Welcome back to another episode of Comic CPR. Yes, when it comes down to cracking out a book and clean it and press and resubmit, one of the mistake that can happen, it has happened to me. I'll put a link below to one of the occasions that I crack out a book, clean it, press it. The book looked much better. Check out the link below. And resubmit the book and the grade stay the same. This has happened to many people. Okay, I'm not alone. I don't crack out a book, press it and resubmit that often. So it's not something that happened to me often, but it does happen from time to time. And that is one of the occasions where could it be a mistake? Was it a mistake? Of course, in hindsight, it's a mistake, right? In hindsight, the cost of reslabbing something is a mistake. Make no mistake about that, okay? Pun intended. There is no way to sugarcoat the situation and say, oh, that wasn't a mistake. It was worth the risk and the gamble. Yeah, it was a gamble. But still, in the end result, it was a mistake. Now, how does that happen? Here's a perfect example to show you. Okay, here's my copy of a low grade Fantastic Four number 4. It's 2.5. It's dirty as heck. It has a nasty spine roll. You can see it, okay? From just the way the book is showing right here, you can see that it's just so dirty. The back cover is so dirty, all kind of dirt and all that stuff. And the front cover, pretty beat up and dirty, lots of little tears and creases. I think it's a fairly great 2.5. And here is where sometime a mistake can happen. Sometime a book can be overgraded in a slab that has not been pressed. Okay, it's easy to spot a book that has not been pressed for me. Okay, it's easy for me to take a look at a book, and I'm sure this is the same for many people that has done enough pressing and knowing how to spot a book that has not been pressed. It's easy for me. It is easy to spot a book in a slab that has not been cleaned or pressed. Okay, but the tougher thing is, how about the grade? Is a grade going to improve after a clean and press? And that's where occasionally I make the mistake. I'm sure those that crack out books, clean it, press it and resubmit and get the same grade or sometimes even lower, can tell you it does happen. And that all boils down to, was the original grade correct? Like I said, CGC can be inconsistent. CGC can make a mistake, just as CBC as well. Okay, I'm not saying that this is a problem only with CGC. Every grading company has some inconsistencies, and that's where it make it tough in the CPR game, because there are times like this book, no doubt it can be cracked out, it can be cleaned, it can be pressed, it can be resubmit, and the grade would likely stay the same. So what is the point? That's why it stay in a slab. If I can find a raw copy in the same grade to enjoy, you betcha I put this up for auction and keep the raw to enjoy, just as I like to keep in my collection. Okay, so at the end of the day, you know, CPR go beyond seeing if a book had pressable defects or not. One of the things that I always harp on is grading. Just because a book has pressable defects, the bigger question is, will the improvement after the press and clean change the grade? If it doesn't, leave it alone. Okay, so yeah, I had my share of mistake, not many, but I learned my lesson here and there. Hopefully this video helps some people. So keep in mind, you know, whenever you hear people talk about, oh, it has some pressable defects, ease up, take the foot off the pedal a little bit and make sure that even with the improvement, can the grade change? Will it change? If you don't think it will, leave it alone. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Until the next CPR episode. Bye bye.